Welcome back, dear viewers, to season's broadcast of SRAs. Another season. So far, we're gonna, open the books to another fresh page and start a new story. That story begins, of course, with the first race of the calendar, Indianapolis.
Looks like he lines up a move. Oh, this is good tight racing right here.
Inside or outside, what's gonna happen?
That's turn 7 into the grass. Heavy booping the snoot on the barrier.
Oh, side by side into the chicane. Oh my god. Oh my god.
We're off and away for SRA.
Hello, SRA Nation. Welcome to another wonderful season. Season 18. I didn't know I could count that high, but apparently we can. Season 18, we are in Division 3, Round 1 at Suzuka. It's going to be a whole bunch of fun, maybe chaos, we'll have to see. My name is Trey Morgan, and I am joined in the booth by the wonderful, wonderful Sig SVG. Sig, how are you doing today?
I'm doing amazing today. We are going to be on Suzuka, one of the most technically challenging tracks on the calendar. We'll talk about the calendar later, but also a track that invites a lot of chaos, to say the least.
Yeah, definitely a lot of chaos. There's a lot of corners where you can have that chaos. We'll go over in that in just a moment, but first we're going to go ahead and look at the season calendar. Sig, I don't remember. Were you going to look at this, or was I going to?
I was.
All right, go ahead.
So this week, or today, we have Suzuka. Suzuka is going to be a daytime race, and it's just like we said, you can expect some chaos. It is a pretty difficult track to overtake, not a lot of overtaking zones, but we're going to see. We're going to see who can get creative with our overtaking moves. I would love to see someone try and pull something off in the S's, but that's going to be really difficult. But yeah, after that, next week we will have nighttime Spa. According to Douglas, this is the earliest a night race has been on the SRA calendar. And it being Spa means that we're definitely going to see more chaos. And it's going to be really fun. Then we have Laguna Seca. The corkscrew track is back. And I am going to be super happy to run it in a different car than what I did, what was it, 3 seasons ago? What was the last time we saw Laguna Seca?
Yeah, I think it was 3 seasons. What did you run it in?
Suzuka. I ran in the McLaren.
I think I also ran it in the McLaren, but I could be wrong. Anywho, continue.
Yes. Then we have Monza, last seen 3 seasons ago, I believe. Yeah, last or two or 3 seasons. It depends on how you count it. But anyway, yeah, but this time Monza is gonna be wet. We're gonna have a rain race in Monza, a track already known for a lot of chaos, has rain. So, if you're gonna miss every single race this season, please do not miss this one. I personally think it's gonna be cinema. Then we have Donington Park, also seen last time 2 or 3 seasons ago. It was on the calendar with Monza as a wet race last time. But yeah, now we're back on Donington Park, completely dry this time. And then round 6 is not Oulton Park. Don't let the graphic fool you. It is actually Circuit of the Americas, Coda. In the stream, it was decided by a vote, either Oulton Park and Coda, and as much as I would have loved for Oulton Park to be in here for my preseason track predictions, the people of SRA voted differently. So we will be getting Coda instead of Oulton Park. And then after that, we will have Hungaroring, mixed conditions. That's going to be a lot of fun. I love Hungaroring. And then finally, we will have Nürburgring, not Nordschleife, for the final race of the season. I personally really love this calendar. First time, I think, in my SRA career where I don't have to learn a new track. So yeah, I'm very excited for this season. What about you, Trey?
I am also very excited. Unfortunately, I can say the same. The last time we raced at Donington Park, I couldn't race that weekend. I think I was sick. I don't remember. So I do have to learn that new track. But other than that, it's going to be a very fun calendar. It's got some of my favorite tracks. Spa is always a fan favorite just because of Eau Rouge. Laguna Seca, Corkscrew, probably one of my favorite tracks in the entire game. And then Wet Monza, I'm not entirely sure if they just wanted us to get a more chaotic turn 1 and so that's why they made it wet. I really don't know. Maybe they're just wanting half the grid to not finish, but either way, it's going to be a lot of fun. And then Hungaroring, we didn't mention it, but Hungaroring, I don't remember if it's a real weather race or if it's a changing weather race. But whichever it is, it'll be fun. But yeah.
Absolutely. We should probably go look that up so we can update you guys next week. But regardless, Trey, let's go over the very challenging Suzuka track now.
Yeah, Suzuka's a lot of fun. It's got a whole bunch of areas that don't really act the same. So Sector 1, obviously, it's a long straight. I don't remember the corner names, but I know the S's. And the S's are really where you will make the breaker lap in qualifying. Obviously, a bunch of switchbacks. If you mess up the first one, you will mess up all the others as you continue on the lap. Turn 7, not flat out, although sometimes it feels like it should be. And then down into the Degners for turn 8 and 9. Turn 8, I think, is the first place where it's really super easy to mess up your lap. Like turn 1, you can spin or you can go deep, but it's normally a fairly easy recovery. If you mess up in the Degners, you're going to go almost all the way to the wall and in through a bunch of sand, and it's going to be a little bit harder to get back on track. But Degners are the start of Sector 2.
Not to mention the track limits.
Oh yeah, track limits are going to be insane. Yeah. Continuing on through Sector 2, we have the hairpin, and then a little bit beyond that, turns 13 and 14, or spoon. Probably the most important corners in the race, because at least in my mind, the run between turns 14 and 15, so from the exit of spoon to the entry to 130R, is really where you're going to get the best chance to overtake, because you can be fairly close to the car behind you. You're not getting checked up like you would be through the chicane through the last bit of the lap. So that's going to be where our drivers really make or break their race laps, and whether or not they're able to overtake somebody or defend properly. But then to end out Sector 3, we have the chicane of turn 16 and 17, which I believe is Triangle or something. It's weird. It's a weird name.
Yeah, the Castro Triangle.
Yeah. Those two corners also going to be very important, especially turn 17, in order to get that exit onto the main straight. Turn 1 is your really the only other good overtaking opportunity. You could technically overtake into turn 13. You can technically overtake into the Degners. I just really don't, suggest it. So we'll have to see what our drivers do there.
Yeah, because trying to overtake on the Degners is almost suicide. I tried it on Trey in the big grid, and I had a GT3 car, he had a GT4 car. You can probably imagine what happened. I didn't pass him, and we both were in the gravel. So even with that kind of speed delta, it's very hard to overtake someone for the Degners. So now that everybody's driving a GT3 car, it's probably going to be just as bad.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, that's for sure. But yeah. So really quickly, we're going to go over the drivers. We're not going to go over individual standings because, everyone's at the exact same point level. So we're just going to go over everyone. So our first team, Baseline Racing. It's PH, not V. So Steven Sarver and Steven Music. I thank you for the reminder, Stevens. But yeah, the entirety of last season, I think I was calling Steven Sarver Stefan Sarver. Or maybe it was somebody else, but yeah, it's... Oh no, it is Stefan. Never mind. Stefan, Starver, and Steven Music. I'm confused now. I need to go look at their things. Anywho, we'll come back to them later when they yell at me in the chat. Our second team, Midgar Motorsports, OBDA between the Yarn brothers, so Jeremy and Jason in the 488, which should be fun.
They're in the 488 again. Hell yeah.
Yeah, well, Anton has definitely made some converts. I think they were racing in the 488 before Anton drove it last season, though.
Yes, they were. I raced side by side with them. Unfortunately, the Yaron brothers last season in D3 were very unlucky in terms of the amount of crashes they were involved in that were not their fault.
Yeah, very fair. But yeah, so Team 4, Baseline Racing, TBD. I assume there's supposed to be something after the TBD, but I could be wrong. Mike Farrow and Chris Mack, and I skipped over Lakeshore Racing between Sasha Dickhouse and Paulo Reese in the 922. So 2 Porsche cars. If I remember correctly, the Porsche is the most driven car this season between all the different divisions.
Oh, nice. I mean, not nice considering when you look at the calendar as a whole, but hey.
You know, it'll be interesting.
You go again.
Yeah. Anyway, Team 5, Dodger Wrench Racing. I don't know if that means they're going to be dodging wrenches or they're going to be throwing wrenches at people. I have my hopes for which it is, but you know, that's between Aaron Kovac and Brad Bertram in the Mustang. Team 6, Falcon DC Racing between Karasa Arabi and Chris Reaper in the Porsche. Castle and Cauldron between Stefan Buckley and Andrew Dwang-Bonglio. So those guys.
So same team last season. They're gonna reunite for D3. That's good.
Yeah, Stefan Buckley, one of our sponsors. Team 8, Dark Slide between Cliff Hemian and Juicy Jake. Team 9, BJ's Racing between Brad Garman and Josh Parker. I believe they were racing together last season, but I could be wrong.
No, it was Josh Parker and was the Reaper, I believe? Chris Reaper.
I don't know. There was a BJ's Racing last season in D5, I thought. No, but Brad Garman was in a Ford last time. Anywho. To continue, Kill the Wabbit between Thomas Greer and Tyler Thompson in the Bentley. Team 11, Rum Runners Racing between Sean Paul and Chandler James in the V8 Vantage. Team 12, Throttle Therapy between Yaroslav Koval and Cezary Penkovic, sorry. So,
yes,
2 Polish drivers.
The Polish teammates are reunited once again.
There you go, in the Porsche. 13 is Washed Up Racing between Peter Jacob and Craig Marr. Team 14, SMV Racing between R.D. Thompson and Ben Borrell. Team 15, RER Ferrari beats Ford, ? Also in the 48 between John Ansem and Bruce Hopkins. Team 16 is Aiden Springer and Mark Kazuba in MKS Nasty. And Mark Kazuba, I think, is a guy who really has a good chance of winning today. But we will have to see how it all pans out. Next team is TC8 Racing Team IR between Raul Heron and Ian Demler in the McLaren. Next is Pacific War Dogs between Joey Van Winkle and Dawson Tremling. And then last but not least, we have Ope Racing between Darren Robichaux and Matt Mattisey.
Yes. I think that's it for the teams. I think do we have any champions in this grid? Oh yeah, we do. We have Chris Mack, who was D4 Silver Champion last season. Outside of that, I don't know if we have any other champions on the grid.
Yeah, I don't remember who the D5 champions were last season, which is really sad considering I commentated that. But I think some of them went up to D3. Maybe some of them went up like to D2 instead of staying in D3. Or
yeah, my teammate is an example. D4 from D2, Tyler Egley.
Yeah, so.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, so lots of drivers to watch. We have 43 drivers in the server, so we're going to go ahead and move over there to watch qualifying, as our silver drivers are just now beginning to leave. If I can find our first guy out, I believe it's Steven Sarver, but if it's Stefan Sarver, I don't know. I will get yelled at.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna yell at you later. You know, we also give some props to some liveries. Look at Kovac's livery. I don't know if can we get a close-up of this?
Yeah.
Not quite.
We can get an almost close-up livery. There we go. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some very nice liveries overall this season.
Yeah, what's Sarver's car? Oh yeah, he's the theme for this season is iconic rivalries. We had iconic duels last season, so that's not kind of rival. And Sarver's driving an IBM team Ferrari. What's his who's his teammate?
We just
it's music, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, it's music. Let's see, where's music on this this dang list?
He's hiding somewhere, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's hiding somewhere.
Yeah, he's all the way down
We
here in
can't find him.
P37.
P37.
Yeah, his livery's not showing up properly for me, or at least, or is
Yeah,
that
it's just
his
showing
livery?
like a red Ferrari for me as well. Unless we can get a.
I know that there were some liveries that were having issues with their files, so it might be that, but we'll have to see. Right now, though, we are getting ready to start our first laps of the season in qualifying, with Sarver gonna take the first crack at it. So we're gonna go ahead and go on board for the first lap of the season.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see what Sarver's got.
Yeah.
Let's see what Sarver's got in him.
I'm sure he's got a lot, but right now we're on the run down to turn 1. It's a weird braking zone. It's hard braking, but not a good overtaking zone. Very nice job to just tap the outside curbing there in between turn 1 and 2. And now we come through the S's. Fairly conservative through the first 2 S's, washing a bit wide between the 3rd and 4th S. But a good recovery.
He's kept it nice and tight through this one.
Yeah.
And now
A little wide there, unfortunately. He didn't.
entering
He
the
was,
Dunlop curve.
yeah, he wasn't able to get onto the power quickly enough, I don't think. But we are now on to the Degners. Yeah, taking maybe a little bit slow, but you know, you want a banker lap, first lap, so nothing to be ashamed of. And now into the hairpin.
See how he takes it. I've personally been struggling in practice with this hairpin. I don't know if you have, Trey, but it's such a tough corner to get a good exit out of.
Yeah, the hairpin's weird because in order to get a good exit, at least from what I've seen, you essentially have to spin the rear tires and drift out of the corner, and that's not good for race pace. But anyway, coming through the second half of Spoon, a little twitchy there on the exit, but overall good getting the power down. And now coming into 130R, we'll see how much he commits. Ideally, you don't have to brake at all. He doesn't. Very nice job of committing there. Just touching the outside curb. Not taking as much curb as you might be able to otherwise through the chicane, but he's going to come across the line here to take provisional P1 because he's the first guy coming out onto track. And let's see what lap time he puts down. A 202.7.
7. Immediately jumped by Springer.
And
Also
Hemian.
jumped by an Emion.
Yeah, so right now everyone's sitting in the mid 202s. Springer is already up by 0.4, almost half a second through the S's though. Sergio Lindo with a 202.1. Robichaux with a 202.2. Very nice job. There's a yellow flag here for Duong Bonglio. And there's another yellow flag for Sarver.
Sarver just RTG'd.
I will quickly show that replay. I think he may have lost it coming through one of these corners. I actually don't know. That was weird. There's also a yellow flag for Springer, who is backwards through the second Degner. Oh, are you showing the replay there?
That's not a... No, I am not, but that is not a good sign. I know we're just looking at Kovac. He's improving quite a lot. He might be on pace to take provisional pole, but we're gonna have to see. He's currently up unspecified amount. What I'm gonna curse him like we have in the past.
Yeah, he's doing really good right now. Raul Heron is currently sitting provisional P1, having just finished his lap to get a 201.2. So very nice job there. Kovac and Mac both improving, as well as Peachy Stearns. We'll have to see where everyone filters out. But for right now, Heron has a 6/10 lead.
Yeah, it's quite a lot, but we have a lot of drivers improving drastically, so that lead shouldn't be as big. At the very least, it shouldn't be as big when it comes to this 5% pole. And right now, we're looking at one of the... Oh my goodness. Good 130R there by the Mustang.
Yeah, he's doing good so far. So yeah, Kovac there in the pip, going to come across the line here in just a moment, improving by quite a bit. Where's he going to end up?
P2.
P2.
About half a second down on our pole position, Raul Heron. And Heron, I think, is this a spoon curve? Yeah, this looks like spoon curve.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. And he's also improving again. And I'm not gonna say the data, but it's good. It's really good pace. He's on pace to beat a certain D2 driver when it comes to fastest time.
Wonder who that might be.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, he's going to come through these last 3 corners, 2 corners, 1 corner to go, losing a bit of time on the exit of the chicane, but still going to improve. So very nice job there. Improving by about 2
Is he going to go
tenths.
sub 2 minutes? Not quite.
Sub 2 minutes would be insane. Yeah, he's sub 201. So Mac is only 2.5 tenths behind him though, with a 201.6 or 201.26. There we go. I can count.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he just invalidated his lap. Hopefully, he has enough time to start one more. He's currently at the hairpin, and he has like 2 minutes, so he should be fine as long as his fuel is fine. He should be able to start one more lap.
Yeah. So, looking at our main big improver right now, Josh Parker, who normally has a very big crowd in the stands watching him. So we'll have to see if they come out to support him this season. He's coming now through Spoon Corner.
Ooh, looking a bit wide there, but he's kept it within track limits.
Yeah, did a very nice job. There's a yellow flag for Joey Van Winkle, who I believe is just pulling off into the middle of the chicane. Yeah, so probably didn't invalidated at some point and just not able to continue. Someone just moved up to the top, but I don't know, or close to the top, but I don't know who it was. I saw it move.
It's Dario Ferrer.
All right, yeah, so Fair up to P3. Very nice job there. Parker currently on pace for provisional pole. He's up a 1.5 seconds almost on his current time, and that's going to put him into pole position with a 2:08.892. Very nice job there. Raul Heron, brief yellow flag. He is currently invalid. Maybe needs to back off a little bit from the car ahead, but he has to find a 10th if he wants to get provisional pole back.
And let's see, hopefully he has fuel for one more lap.
Certainly looks like he does.
Great lap from him. Purple sector 2.
Yeah.
You know, using the Lexus strengths, as he always does. I think this is his 3rd straight season in this car.
Yeah, I was teammates with him for 1 year in the Ford, and then I believe he's been Lexus ever since. Yeah, so right now,
I love the dedication.
Raul Heron currently improving by a little bit coming through the first sector. So hopefully he'll be able to keep it up. There was a brief yellow flag for Arabi, but he has RTG'd, so I won't bring it up anymore. Dirksen is currently improving by a good bit. He just lost some time going through the hairpin, unfortunately. But he still has plenty of time to pick that back up. There's a yellow flag for Peter, I believe it's Peter Jacobs, as he invalidates. I'm going to quickly replay this here.
Yeah, Josh Parker also invalidated, so that's his qualifying instead of qualifying done.
Yeah, so I think Jacob invalidated through the triangle corner.
Yeah, and at the moment, Heron is looking like a threat to take that pole position away from Josh Parker.
Yeah, definitely. There's only a few drivers improving by enough to challenge. Brad Bertram, though, is coming down the back straight. He's a good amount up. I'm not going to say how much. I'm going to try and take your approach. Tremling is also improving by a good bit on his previous time, but he also didn't have a very representative lap down yet. So we'll have to see where he goes. But Bertram coming through the last corner, he's going to improve by about a 1.6, 1.5 seconds.
Aaron having a very bad final chicane, losing a lot of time, losing about 0.3 of a second. Will that still be enough for pole position?
I think it will be. No!
They have the same time!
It's the same time!
Have the same
Oh
time!
my gosh! Wow!
2-minute 892 for both of them.
Wow. A very nice job there between both of them. That they are, I believe that's not quite a D2 time. No, but very, very fast. So very nice job for them. Brad Bertram did get P3. So very nice job there. Dirksen up to P6. And where did Tremblay finish? 16.
I'm screenshotting that. Let me drop that in the D3 chat right now.
Yeah, you better. But yeah, so interestingly enough, all three of our top 3 silver drivers have a silver or a purple lap somewhere, or a purple sector. So Raul Heron, fastest through sector 1. Josh Parker, fastest through sector 2. And Brad Bertram, fastest through sector 3. So we are very competitive here. But now we are going to look to our gold drivers, as I believe Mark Kazuba is the first out on track. And he is.
Yep. Shout out to Malia in the chat. Always here for every race supporting Mark Kazuba. And this time, Mark Kazuba's livery, is that the cat meme?
I
You know,
don't...
with the 2 women and the cat?
It kind of looks
look at
like it. Yeah, we'll get a good view here in just a moment. Yeah, that's definitely what it is. That's amazing. I love it. Definitely iconic rivals. But yeah, so Mark Kazuba on his first lap. We'll have to see how he goes to get his lap in. I'm really interested to see how fast our drivers can get. Looking at the hot lap leaderboard, there's only 5 drivers who have a faster personal best than what our current provisional pole time is. Those being Chandler James, Raf Cab, Jeremy Yarin, Mark Kazuba, and John Ansom is close to it. I don't know. I don't remember if he's above or below it. But it'll be really interesting to see where it all pans out.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, Van Borel rocking a Spider-Man themed delivery. So I'm guessing the arrival is gonna be Venom, but R.D. Thompson, if you're listening, you forgot to put the livery on, bro. What is this supposed to be, Miles Morales? Like, is it just the 2 different kinds of Spider-Man? I don't know. Looks like a normal Porsche livery to me.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, Mark Kazuba coming through the final chicane, coming around the last corner on the long run down the front stretch. We will see where he pops his time. It's looking good so far. And he jumps up to the provisional pole. So,
Okay.
P1.
okay. That looks good so
Yeah.
far. I mean...
2 minutes, 0.4, and he's still 0.2 off his fastest lap overall. Chandler James, I was right, to provisional P2, about 0.2 back off of Kazuba. Raf Cab to provisional P6. Yeah, there's a lot of drivers doing good.
Yeah, Sean Paul is another one, the gold driver across the line, rocking the Pirates of the Caribbean team livery. We can zoom in on this because it has a lot of detail on it that I would love to showcase. Should I try the dreaded free cam?
Nope, here we go. We got it now. So you can kind of see some of it there. It honestly looks a lot better than I thought it would whenever he was showing me the UV map.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
very nice
look.
job there.
Yeah, look. Oh yeah, I got the free cam working. Look how nice
there
this
we
looks
go.
on the side. Rum Runners Racing. Ooh.
That's
yeah, it looks really good. I thought it was gonna be like a little bit all over the place when we were gonna see it in a race, but I also like the detail on the numbers as well.
It is still kind of all over the place, but it looks good, so I won't fault him for it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Raf Cab currently improving on his last lap. He's going to have at least 2 more laps after this one, so he doesn't have to get it all in one go, but he is looking to be on pace for a provisional P2, I think, if he can hold it together. But he's looking good so far.
James needs to fix his livery, not all liveries.
What I'm a little shocked by is how few gold drivers are actually above our silver drivers right now. Like,
is it a change in track conditions, you reckon? Like, is it harder than what it was earlier?
it might be a little bit, but I'm not sure. I apparently don't have that info pulled up. Yeah, there's only 6 drivers within the top 20 that are gold, so I don't know. Yeah, Rathcab, I missed it, but he's up to provisional P2. So very nice job there. Mark Kazuba still is improving some more on his last lap, but nothing as of yet. I believe Kazuba is my choice for the race winner. I might have said that already, but I will make that known.
In the pre-race briefing or pre-show, whatever. What do we call it? Like before we hop in the race, the pre-show,
pre-brief. I don't know what you want to call it, but yeah. Anyway,
let's just call it the pre-show and call it a day.
Yeah, Faro up to a provisional P6. Very nice job there with a 2:98. And someone else just jumping up. RD Thompson up to provisional P9. Lots more silver or gold drivers, excuse me, getting their laps in.
Yeah, we might see a shuffling of gold and silver divisions as RD manages to gain time off the slide.
No way he's gonna hold it though. I mean, he could, but yeah. So he is improving actually by about a 10th. I don't think that slide helped him much though. So we'll have to see where he goes. We're gonna go ahead and follow him for the rest of this lap though. He's right behind somebody. I don't know who that is. We're right behind.
No, it's not right here.
So
McLaren.
He'll get a good slipstream out of it, which is very good in the Porsche.
Yeah, saying that car is nowhere in terms of top speed. No hate.
Yeah.
Just a faster
yep. Yeah, meanwhile, Kazuba up, improving by about a 10th to a 2:03. Yarin is currently improving by about a half second coming into Spoon Corner. So we'll have to see where he holds out during that. Cecil, it's not Cecil James. Chandler James is also improving slightly, but he has a lot of left to go. So we'll come back to him.
Yeah, Yaron might be a threat for pole. He just has a few more corners to try and make it happen.
Yeah, it all really depends on the exit of the chicane. He not improving through 130R, but he's not losing time either.
Yeah, gonna take a decent bout of the first curve. Seems like he's on the power early, which is good. Really good.
Oh, he had a snap.
A bit nervous on the exit. No.
Yeah, he didn't get on power early enough, and then he almost spun. He does go provisional P2 though, with about a 10th and a half back from provisional pole. James currently on pace to take provisional pole. But we'll have to see.
Mark just invalidated, so that's his qualifying done.
Yeah. So there are still a couple drivers who don't have valid laps in. I'm a little concerned, but they should be okay. Oh no, Stefan Buckley invalidates his last lap, so that'll be him done. But all eyes to James. See if he can get provisional pole. He improves slightly through 130R, so it's really all going to depend on how he comes through this final chicane. He improves to the first bit of the chicane, but not the second half, so that is his qualifying done. He will stay provisional P4, and it is now all down to Yarin, I believe.
Yeah, and he's improving, but it's so marginal. He's gonna have to find some time. I think as long as he paid attention, he knows that the improvement is gonna be found in that final chicane. As long as he keeps a solid lap here, He should be fine. He's rocking the curse is inevitable.
Yeah. RD Thompson had been improving by about half a second. That would have put him from P11 up to P4, but unfortunately he invalidated his lap. Don Draper improving by about
provisional
0.2
pole,
seconds.
Actually, if he didn't invalidate his lap.
Yeah, that would have been provisional
gotta
pole.
stay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would have been pole. Oh my goodness.
Improving by 0.8 on an invalid lap. Yeah, that would have put him provisional pole. But now it is
he
all
just
down
needs
to
to keep
Yarn.
it clean.
Improving by about 0.15 seconds. It's gonna be all down to it, and he gets provisional pole.
Oh, and he gets it by 8/1000ths.
Very nice job. 0.008 of a second.
And Jason Yaron now, the other Yaron brother.
Up to P5. And look at that, they're stopping right next to each other. Perfect timing. But yeah, so very nice job there. Jason Yaron P1, Mark Kazuba P2, Rafcab P3, and James P4, Yaron P5, and Josh Parker here are provisional silver pole, or our silver pole. We will go ahead and do a track grid walk here in just a moment, but first we're going to get a word from our sponsors.
A huge thank you to our SRA sponsors and title sponsors for supporting us here at SRA, as well as support from Documise, a modern business solution for product management. Go to documise.com to learn more today. And support from Retro Saga, a North American based gaming company that provides accessories for your favourite classic systems, including Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, and much more. Enhance your retro gaming experience today at retrosaga.ca. And a big thank you to our affiliates, Track Racer. Experience redefined gaming with Track Racer's high quality sim rigs and accessories. Use code SRATE at checkout to support us. Armamentario, a toolbox for ACC that will enhance your chance to win. Enjoy a fully customizable and enhanced HUD to change the way you experience ACC. AT3D Sim Shop. Upgrade your sim racing experience today with premium 3D printed accessories featuring precision crafted magnetic shifters, sleek cable management solutions, versatile stream deck mounts, and immersive dashboard displays. Their innovative designs enhance performance and style, elevate every lap with top-tier quality and craftsmanship at at3d.net. Go Setups, premium esports setups for everybody. Use our affiliate link on our Discord and take your drive to the next level. Castle and Cauldron, a home-based crafting business specialising in handmade Harry Potter, Fantastic Beasts and Fairy World collectibles. Magic wands, potions, mini dioramas, wall decor, costumery, cosplay, and much more. Castle and Cauldron is where crafting meets the magical. Visit facebook.com/Castle Cauldron. And from KP Concepts, your source for custom automotive renderings, graphic design, and printing. We spend countless hours making you look all good for the spectacle. Check out kpconcepts.com for more.
All right, we do have one last thing here just to show you guys. This is a new sponsor, Echoes of Nox, a game made by our very own Mac Morgan. A bit of an ad read here. Echoes of Nox, explore an abandoned space station as you uncover the secrets of why you were left behind. Fight with 3 AI factions to reclaim the station. Wishlist Echoes of Nox on Steam today. Yeah. Very fun. They do have a beta version out on itch.io, so you can also find them there. But we are going to go ahead and start our grid walk of our drivers that are already on the move. So, P1, very nice job here. Jeremy Yaron. Mark Kazuba, like 0.8 behind him. Very nice job there. Rafcab, P3. Chandler James in P4 in the Aston Martin. I'm very interested to see how the Lexus and the Aston Martins do on the race start, because they will have much better acceleration than either of our two front row drivers. P5, Jason Yaron. P6, Josh Parker, our first silver driver. P7, Raul Heron, also a silver driver, so you know we got that going on right there. They were You know, they had equal lap times there in qualifying, so we'll have to see where they end up in the race. Mike Farrow, P8. Brad Bertram, P9 in a wonderful yellow livery. Cesare Penkovic in P10. Don Draper in P11. Artie Thompson was supposed to start P12, but for some reason he is in the pits. That is unfortunate. Where was I? All right. Don Draper. Okay. Sergio Lindo, P12. Chris Mack, P13. John Ansom, P14. Christian Dirksen, P15 in a very... It almost looks like a modern art McLaren there, but looks very good. P16, Craig Marr. P17, Stephen Music, or Stefan Music. I will get yelled at either way, probably. So I apologize for being wrong. Dario Ferrer, P18. Tyler Thompson, P19. Kasra Arabi, P20. Ian Demler, P21. Darren Robichaux, P22. Chris Reaper, P23. Aiden Springer, P24. Aaron Kovac, P25. Steven Sarver, P26. Peachy Stearns, P27. Dawson Trembling, P28. Only got a valid lap in on the last lap, but he got it in there, so very good for him. P29, Ben Borrell. P30, Matt Mattisey.
Beautiful livery.
Yes, lots of great liveries here. P31, Sean Paul. P32, Yaroslav Koval. P33, Thomas Greer in the Bentley. Looking to see him do good here today. P34, Andrew Duong Bonglio. P35, Peter Jacob. P36, Neil Leader. P37, Joey Van Winkle. P38, Brad Garman. P39, Sasha Dickhouse. P40, Cliff Hemian. P41, Paolo Reese. P42, Stefan Buckley, who I don't think got a valid lap in, unfortunately. And then the aforementioned Artie Thompson here in P43 with the pit lane start, which might honestly be good here. But we are coming up to the grid. We're going to be starting the race here very soon. Sig, do you have any predictions for the start of this race?
For once, lap 1 is going to be clean, because lap 2 is going to be where all the chaos.
Yeah, that would not shock me in the slightest, but yeah, it'll be fun either way. First race of the season, we got the sun shining at our drivers' backs. It'll be right in our face as they're coming down the main straight, unfortunately, but it'll be a lot of fun here to watch. Yarin brothers both in the top 5. Mark Kazuba looking to get a win. And then right behind them, Alexis and an Aston Martin looking to jump them on the start. We can see all of our drivers lining up there in the back. We will be going green as soon as we get to one of these two lines here at the very front. I believe it'll be the last one. But we are ready to go racing. We are off and away for SRA Season 18. We are very, very wide here at the start of the race.
Yeah,
looking clean so
in the mid back here.
Oh, my word. Up front, Mark Kazuba going around the outside. Not able to take the lead. Mark Kazuba holding P2. Rafcab losing, I think, a position. No, Rafcab and Chandler James both fine. We are clean for the most part. Rafcab falling a little bit behind our two race leaders. Don Draper losing 3-4 positions here on the start, but still holding strong.
Yeah, these guys have kept it very, very clean so far. I hate the fact that my prediction might come true.
Yeah,
oh, wait! Mid-back, somebody got bumped. No, wait, they're still alive?
Okay,
just a little bit of a rear end.
Yeah, we are still too wide through most of this, but out front, Rafcab still holding against Chandler James, who is holding against Josh Parker. Mike Farrow has lost a position to Brad Bertram. So P4 or P5, 6, and 7 are all silver drivers. Yarin is pulling away slightly at the moment, but we are still clean through sector 2. But it's all gonna. I'm interested to see how Rafcab does here on the straight. He's not gonna be close enough to attempt anything. Josh Parker might be here. He's about a 10th off, going a little bit into the grass. He's gonna go wide. That might open up a possibility behind him for Raul Heron. No, it does not. He's
I
not
doubt it.
close enough.
That car's too fast, bro.
Meanwhile, up front, or just ahead of them, James messed up the chicane. He's going to lose 2 positions to Raul Heron and Josh Parker. Well, he might lose it to Raul Heron. They are side by side coming down the main straight.
Oh, yellow flag, yellow flag.
Oh, that's a
Casio
massive
triangle.
yellow flag.
The Casio triangle. The chicane. Oh, no. Oh, no, no.
All right, I went way too far back. But,
Okay.
okay. So, we're going to watch Greer, who I think is part of the start of this. I unfortunately went way too far back, so if you would cover the front drivers there in the pip.
Yes. Yeah, so we have Kazuba currently chasing down Jeremy Yoren. Kazuba had a faster lap, currently holding on to the purple lap, although doesn't necessarily mean that much considering this is lap 2 of the race. But we know that Kazuba at the very least had the better start. But when you look at the lap times, it's because Jeremy Yoren invalidated. I hope he did not pick up a track limits warning on the first lap of the race.
All right, now in the main screen. Yeah, sorry. Now in the main screen, we're coming up to, I think, where the yellow flag happened. I'm not sure what caused it. Hopefully we get to see
Bertram
it.
is looking the wrong direction off at the Deckners.
Oh.
We're gonna go back 15 seconds, and I think we need to go with the passenger view here, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
He
didn't...
just lost it,
Oh, no. He just flat out lost it?
and nobody hit him.
Wow. I'm impressed. Yeah, I unfortunately didn't get to see who started the issue up front. I think Ben Borrell I don't know if he got hit or was hit, or if he was doing the hitting, but he got sideways through the middle of the chicane, which is what caused the issue.
Yeah,
Raul
and here we
Heron.
have Raul Heron
Yeah.
and Josh Parker into the fearsome 130R. The McLaren has a downforce, the Lexus has a top speed.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's only one way that can go into that corner. Raul Heron gonna fight it back.
Well, I thought he was gonna go for a beautiful. Oh, Josh Parker's gonna go wide though.
If he's gonna have to give some kind of position back here. Might get a trip to the stewards for that one. Heron needs to get into the slipstream though if he wants a chance here into the braking zone. Pops out
Yeah,
at the
but
last
both
second.
these cars, they're not known for having good brakes. The Lexus brakes are the worst in the game. But the McLarens aren't that good either.
No, they are not. Yeah, meanwhile, there's a pass for position here between Marr and Thompson. Thompson in that Bentley. So obviously able to make a really big hole and punched right through it. So very nice job there. Our 2 leaders are kind of walking away. There's a 3.5 second gap between Kazuba and Rafcab. There's also just a pass between Sean Paul and Ferrer. I will quickly replay that. Side by side into the S's. Whoa,
Oh,
no!
and there's contact between Josh Parker and Raul Heron. Josh Parker getting the worst of it, and he's gonna lose 5 positions. Sergio Lind is gonna be rapidly approaching as well in the Lakers-inspired Lexus, and he's gonna make a dive down the inside, but he's not gonna be able to get the move to go. But Josh Parker's exit is a bit awkward now.
There's also a yellow flag in the middle of the thing for Don Draper. I'll quickly replay that here in the main screen. So yeah, he almost rear-ended someone, went to the outside, tried to get back on the power while he was on the grass, spun around. He is all the way down around now P35, I think, but he was able to spin it back around.
Yeah. Now we have Benkovic, who was on Heron's bumper, but I think that was gonna have to wait. Rafcab, our P3 finisher. Was already running in P3. Wow, what a slide.
Very
and what
nice
a
save.
catch. He definitely plays dirt rally.
Definitely. Yeah. So, lots of fun battles up here. Yarin with the current lead, fastest lap of a 141.422, which is 4/10 faster, than Kazuba's fastest last lap. So, we'll have to see if anyone's able to catch up to them. There is no one even in their zip code in terms of lap time, though. There's a yellow flag for Marr. I believe they were just...
Connection issue. Probably.
Well, let's see. But yeah, Tyler Thompson getting past Dirksen. Oh no, that was not connection. He just got punted into the corner by Robbie.
That's a magnificent save, though. Another man who good on that water control.
I don't know how that happened, but yeah. Meanwhile, up here for P5, James trying to take on the other Yarn brothers here sitting in P5. Not close enough to try anything into the Degners, and thankfully smart enough to not force anything into the Degners.
Yeah, and here side by side we have Arlo Rice and Tremeling. I think did Rice just get an overtake down? No, he's been defending his position. Tremeling seems like he has a bit of damage on his on the front end of his car. I don't know if he was involved in that Casio chicane pile-up at the end of lap 1.
Yeah, that is a massive chain. They're going from, I'm not sure where that is, but Sergio Lindo, Josh Parker doing a, I believe that was a switchback maneuver. Now Josh Parker looking to try and get him back here into 130R. Is he gonna force it side by side through 130R? He is not.
Buckley, careful with the rejoin. Okay, bit sus on the rejoin, but no contact.
Oh, that's
was
Raul
made.
Heron. Raul Heron is backwards into the thing. Can I click fast enough? Yes, I can. Okay.
Oh, and Dorio Ferro on safe rejoin in 130R. He just got punted. Oh no! Hit on the brakes! You're on the line!
No!
Oh no!
That's a massive hit. Oh. And there is now chaos in the chicane. So much chaos in the chicane. Brad Garman, I think, is just going straight to the pits. Yeah, Raul Heron.
Yeah, he had in front and center. And Robichaud, he's facing the wrong direction on the exit of this spool.
Yeah, no, that's the first corner. I'll replaying what's happening here. Went a little deep, tried to make a move that was not on. Oh, very close to making contact with other drivers.
Yellow flag, Raul Heron.
Oh no, not again, Heron. Heron's day has gone from super bad to, or from good to bad to worse. Oh, he was up in the top 4 for a while, and now he's all the way, not quite down to last place, but pretty close, unfortunately. We're only 10 minutes into this race.
Oh man.
Whoa, please don't make contact. Thank you. Mech and Josh Parker almost making contact on the exit of the thing. Mech going a little bit wide there, hitting the grass.
Yeah, Audie Thompson just got moved on Peachy Stearns. There's one hell of a train here. Starting from Thomas Greer in P28 in the belly all the way down to Peachy Stearns. It's like how many cars is that? I forgot how to count. 5.
Yeah, it's a lot of cars.
4 actually.
Yeah, Peachy Stearns going a little bit deep there into Spoon. Unfortunately, probably going to stop his chances of making an overtake on R.D. Thompson, as he essentially was drifting through those last couple corners there.
Yeah, and update on that Thomas Greer train. Peachy Stearns just got close enough, so it starts from Thomas Greer in P28 and it ends with Bad Bertram all the way in P39.
Oh my word. Yeah, so lots of close battles here. We will try to cover as many as we can, as there's someone cutting the entirety of the inside of that chicane there. I'm not sure who that is there in the picture-in-picture.
Oh, and there's a car off track.
Ooh.
Unsafe rejoin.
No,
Not really.
that was fine. That was fine.
Yeah, that was Bungler going wide off the exit. And he was a bit further up in the train, and now he's all the way towards the back of the train we were just talking about.
Meanwhile, out front, Yarn and Kazuba still only about 2 seconds separated. They had very similar last laps of 201.222 and 0.197. So very close to each other. Then a little bit of a gap to Rafcab, who has another bit of a gap to Farrow, who is fighting to keep that P4 position from James. And then for P6, we have Yarn and Penkovic fighting for P6.
And Josh Parker.
They're side by side.
Chris Mack has a very beautiful livery. I'll do a quick inspection in a bit, but we gotta focus on this battle.
Yeah, they're side by side. Mech trying to perform the over-under. He's going to get alongside coming to the corner as long as he doesn't get squeezed. Very nice job there.
What a move into Spoon, but when one person appears to 130R, he's a Porsche, and that's a Lexus right behind him.
Yeah, Chris Mech needs to move to the inside. He's not going to move to the inside. He's going to go side by side through the corner.
Who has a wife and kids at home? Chris Mech definitely has a wife and kids at home.
And he might lose another position here to Tyler Thompson, and he does initially.
Wait, no. Yeah, he does.
All right, if he had a little bit more room, he might have been able to take it back. Mech, that's Mar absolutely cutting the, I don't know what you want to call it, but cutting so much there of the final chicane. And we have a massive train here again. Dirksen and Arabi side by side into turn 1. Arabi getting the best.
Speaking of that Chris Mech delivery, it seems to be Atlanta Falcons inspired. Interesting. Who's this teammate again?
I don't remember. I know it's Falcons and Saints is those two liveries.
I see. You're gonna have to look for a teammate.
Meanwhile, Josh Parker.
Chris Mech sounds it down the inside of Josh Parker, who just went wide.
Yeah, I'm gonna replay that here. So Josh Parker was fighting with Tyler Thompson and Mech. Oh, that's what happened. So he got on the grass in between the second and third S. And he's fallen now all the way down to P16 from the top 10.
Daniel James is still chasing down Pharaoh for that P4 position. I think Pharaoh is, Mech's teammate. Let me double check.
That looks like
this is the Saints livery. Yeah, this is the Saints livery. Shout out to Drew Brees, recently inducted in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, definitely deserved.
Yeah.
But now, can James get his get back? He's 2 seconds back on Pharaoh, which I believe is the closest he's had into this corner here. We're gonna go on the bonnet this time. I unfortunately have my mirror on. He does not get close enough.
Daniel James hit the brakes there. He absolutely did not want to. Oh, that Porsche is looking mad unstable. Now he's gonna have to send it around the outside, and he gets the move.
That was very brave. Pharaoh, had an issue coming into the last corner. I'm not sure what it was. Meanwhile, Music getting a pass done on Dirksen into 130R. Dirksen maybe losing another position here to Reaper? No. But Reaper is now under the attack from Josh Parker here, going into turn 1. It's all going to depend on who's bravest. Reaper forcing Parker to go around the outside here.
Yeah, it's forcing the Lexus to use its downforce in a corner, which it doesn't have.
Yeah, they're still side by side. Josh Parker not getting the move done. So Reaper doing a very nice job there through turn 1 and 2 to perform the switchback maneuver. Very nice job. Apparently Parker and Reaper are ex-teammates, according to Quinny Poo. So
yeah, they were teammates last season. And they were both running the Lexus. And now Reaper has decided to go to the opposite end of the top speed spectrum and to go into the Porsche.
Yeah. Speaking of Parker, Ansem trying to look up the inside into the Degner.
Springer and just collided. Wait, we're going back in the pit.
All right. Yeah, Sean Paul trying to make a rejoin in the pit. We're going to see what happened there. Side by side and
hitting the corner and and that's gonna be a lot of damage for that Pirates of the Caribbean Aston Martin.
Yeah, it looked. Who was that was fighting with Sean Paul?
Springer.
Springer. Yeah. So it looked to me like Springer might have understeered into Sean, but I'm not quite sure. Meanwhile, Dirksen and Reaper fighting it out. Reaper had gotten past Dirksen into the corner, but not after the corner. Dirksen now invalidating, going down Spoon, or coming out of Spoon.
Oh my goodness, he's right there. But I don't think he's gonna go for the move.
That was a bump draft. It looked like. It looked like Reaper bump drafted Dirksen so that he wouldn't have to deal with Josh Parker behind.
Smart move. You definitely do not want to deal with a Lexus, especially as a Porsche.
Yeah, Josh Parker having a little bit of a bad exit there through the final chicane. not under pressure from behind, but not really putting pressure on the front either right now.
And now we have Steven Music chasing down Arabi for that P12 position, that close to each other. But it's quite happening. So far, at least.
Yeah, there's a lot of close battles. Sarver was really close to Greer coming into turn 1, but not able to make anything of it, unfortunately. Lots of close battles here. We are getting close to the pit window. And with today being, if I remember correctly, it's a much hotter race. Or it's like 30 degrees Celsius track temperature. I could be wrong. It was somewhere around there in the practice rate servers. I do wonder how early our drivers are going to want to pit.
Well, we're gonna have to see what strategy works best. You know, you definitely need that free air. Because Zuba just set the fast lap the race a while ago, it seems. Although Yaren's last lap was invalidated, but faster than what Zuba said.
Yeah,
so we're gonna have to see, because I feel like Kazuba might be able to get the undercut to work if he gets early.
There's a...
And with the track being hard to overtake...
No, Bertram!
It might be the move.
Oh!
But he needs to... Oh. As Bertram goes out.
Yeah.
But yeah, he might need to... He's gonna have to try and hang it out on some...
There's also a yellow flag for Yaren. What is happening here?
Slow. His car stopped. I'll go back.
Yeah, go ahead. Is it possible that that's technical issues of some kind?
Yeah, maybe a pedal going boom. Let's see. We're on board. He's going for 130R. What? Something happened. It's like...
That almost looked like his wheel disconnected for a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like... And he's on the brakes this entire time. I wouldn't be surprised if his wheel disconnected. I've had those kind of issues in the past, and ATC always behaves like that, kind of. Ooh. But he got the car going again. But I wonder, he's off track again.
Oh. No. And I think he just disconnected.
And he's gone.
No.
Yeah.
One Yaren down.
We were talking about this earlier. The Yaren brothers get some of the weirdest DNFs in SRA, and we just saw an example of that.
Yeah, I'm not going to have the other one up on stream the entire rest of the race unless he's in a battle.
Or there's a yellow flag symbol next to him.
Yeah. You know, Dirksen getting an overtake done on Parker, and possibly Ansem as well. I did not see that, unfortunately, but yeah, Dirksen. I don't know how a McLaren makes a pass on a Lexus, but good job.
I mean, I'm guessing he just sent a borderline suicide move, but let's go back 30 seconds, maybe we can see it. Ooh. Oh, it was a little bit of a bump and run down the inside of Degner too.
Yeah, so ascend into the second Degner. I don't know if it was a good move or not. I will say.
You really saw like the bump and run part.
Meanwhile, Kovac, I believe it's Kovac, losing 3 positions coming down the straight into 130R.
Look at this train. It starts to auto rise.
He might lose another one.
With RD. Oh, and the Bentley just went wide. Thomas Greer just went wide in RD.
I have to.
The entire thing gets a position on him.
Ooh, there was a bump a little bit ahead. Hemian bumping Draper, I believe. Also, Dirksen just losing 2 positions now to I can't tell who. Sergio Lindo is having a interesting time. I'm not sure what's happening here.
Internet. Look at this, bro.
Oh my word! Please don't hit anyone.
What is he? Wait, he's just somebody.
No, Parker. Parker, no.
Wait, no, we're gonna go passenger view, but he's gone. He's gone.
Okay, so I'm gonna replay what's happening with Parker here. Parker and Yaren, or not Yaren, I don't know who that was. Oh, that was Sergio Lindo causing massive chaos. He came, like, I don't think he caused the issue, but he reappeared in the middle of Parker and who was the music? No, who was it? Ansem.
Yeah.
Ansem.
Either way, Lindo's in 12th, and he's teleporting all the way across the track still. He's gone again.
I don't know what's happening with him.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so he's gone, I think. The other Yaren is back. Unfortunately, he's a couple laps down, but he is back.
And Ansem is facing the wrong way.
No, Ansem. Are you
Let's see what
replaying
happened
that
to
there?
Ansem here. Yeah. Here's Ansem in the pit on the exit of the hairpin. I think he just went a bit
and he just got hit.
inside.
He just got a massive hit. I don't know who he hit, but he hit somebody, or somebody hit him. And he's
Sarver is
gone?
looking the wrong way.
Yeah, he just had a massive hit. Let's see. So Sarver is a different incident. Oh, so oh no!
Picked up as a result.
Hold the brakes. Oh, so much chaos. And I didn't get to see who also got hit, but someone got massively hit by whoever that was stuck there. Ansem. Someone hit Ansem, and I don't know who it is. Yeah, so Sarver may be coming into the pits? No. Okay.
Let's see, I see Viper in the chat talking about the Lindo incident. That's how I died in the practice race. Someone whacked me off track, teleporting on and I think new ACC glitch. I think it's always been something in ACC, but the thing is, it's just about connection. Like when your connection's bad, they just start teleporting you all over the place.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Especially since no one else is teleporting and we can still see everything fine, I'm going to assume that it was a Sergio Lindo issue, because I think he's had issues like that in the past, unfortunately. Not that extreme, but...
Yeah. Because the way he was teleporting, you would think he would have teleported to Fuji Speedway at one point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. To answer Bitman CNFT, we are not transitioning to LMU full-time that I know of. We do have an LMU series that goes on Thursday, as there's a yellow flag for Hemian, who is off in the second Degner. He's getting back going. Not entirely sure what happened there, but...
Oh, I thought they were going to go side by side into that hairpin there, but Hemian's going to gear the position, and now Artie Thompson's on his heels.
Also looking up front, Kazuba's into the pits. So we'll have to see where he comes out.
I think he was listening to me in the stream. I think he believes he can make the undercut work. Let's see if he can bang out some fast laps and catch Jeremy Yaren.
Yeah.
I'm guessing the other Yaren brother is now probably, assuming they live together, the other Yaren is probably in the room coaching him right now as we speak.
I personally wouldn't want that, but you know, if they're if that's something that they want, all for it. Meanwhile, Hemian looking to maybe make a move here. No, too far back. Yeah. Where is Kazuba going to come out, though? That's, I think, the big question. Because if he comes out in a train of cars, and he's still not moving, he's been stopped for 37 seconds, and he's backing up? I think he missed his pit box.
No, he's leaving.
Well, no, like the first time, because whenever he started his car, he started backing up. So I think he may have gone too far forward and was in reverse whenever he got into his pit box.
I see.
So we'll have to see, I guess. But yeah, so Kazuba out in P28. He does have 3 seconds clear ahead of him.
Yeah, and hopefully the drivers in front of him get the pit.
Yeah.
Because otherwise he's gonna be stuck in a battle.
And he will have the tires to, you know, fight it back to get past them fairly quickly, but I don't think he wants to worry about it. Meanwhile, Buckley gets a past Peachy Stearns for P17.
Yeah, and Yaren's in the pits. He's diving into the pits right now.
So it is all down to pit. Can Yaren do better than a 37-second stop? I hope he can.
Let's see. The pit will focus on him as he's doing his pit stop.
Yeah, I will.
Chandler James in P2 has also just dived in.
All right. So that opens up Penkovic to provisional lead. There's a yellow flag for Dirksen
Oh no!
through
He was
130R.
He was having such a great race. He's moved up a lot of positions. I wouldn't be surprised if he was the biggest move for that crash.
Yeah, he just took way too much curb there on the inside. He almost saved it, but hit the inside wall there instead. That's going to be a lot of damage. That's unfortunate.
Hey man's asking if you race tomorrow, Trey.
Yeah. So I am racing tomorrow, and then Sig is hopefully racing tomorrow. Are you?
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
I am.
All right. So yeah, you can come watch
I mean,
Sig
with
and
the
I.
pace I'm currently showing, I might as well not, but you know.
You'll be fine. You won't be the slowest person. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, and Yaren's all on track. Where's Kazuba?
Kazuba is just now coming through the pit straight.
Yeah, so the strategy did not work out for Kazuba on the undercut.
Yeah, there's about a 10-second gap between them, I think, around there. And I think most of that has to do with the pit stop issues. So if I look at the statistics, Kazuba's pit stop was 37 seconds, Yaren's was 32 seconds, and the time
A
spent...
5-second gain in the pits.
Yeah. And it's actually a little bit more than that. It's 7 seconds because the time spent in the pit lane was a 104 versus a 107. To Mahlia Folk, I apologize. I had some type of frame drop issues. It's only 0.4%. So if you want to re-watch this livery at some point, you can. Meanwhile, Dirksen has a drive-through penalty down here in P27.
Oh, add insult to injury.
Yeah, that's...
He had that massive shunt earlier.
It wouldn't shock me if they gave him a track cut for going through 130R like that.
Yeah.
The track cuts are so weird in this game.
Yeah, here we have Jean-Paul chasing down Van Winkle, and he's making a lot of... He's making gains pretty quickly.
Right, let me go find that battle here. Here it is. Yeah. Now coming through the last S. Sean Paul getting a better exit than Van Winkle, but I don't think he'll be able to get anything into the Degner. No, he will not.
I heard him lift. He's definitely not trying something down the Degner.
Yeah. He knows what happens when people try that, so he doesn't want to do that to somebody else. Yeah, lots of chaos in the pit lane right now. Raul Heron really close to Neil Leader.
When Jean-Paul side by side on the exit of the hairpin.
Ooh.
But it seems like the better exit belongs to the Ferrari. So we're gonna see. I think he might be able to try something in 130R.
We'll have to see. Yeah, right now, Raul Heron.
Going back to the Fernando Alonso quote, Sean Paul does have a wife and kids at home, so he might not go for the move.
Yeah. We'll have to see. Yeah, Mark Kazuba now coming into traffic. He's right behind Raul Heron and Neil Leader. He needs to get past them quickly if he wants a shot at that win. I don't think he'll turn down a P2, but he would definitely prefer a win. Also, Buckley right behind Greer going into turn 1, but not able to do anything. Sarver for P19 has a stop-go 30 for speeding in the pit lane. That's... Where is he? That is unfortunate for him.
Sean Paul and Van Winkle are out side by side, heading into the first corner. Sean Paul is getting a lot of speed.
And I think
it
that's
seems
valid.
like he's able to get it to work, yeah.
Very nice job there.
That's halftime. He didn't validate. Dirksen has a yellow flag. Don't know why.
Yeah, meanwhile, Neil Leader just lost 2
Paul
positions.
Has gotten the move done around the outside of turn 1. I'm very impressed.
Raul Heron going into the grass there, trying to fight it back against Mark Kazuba, but not able to. Kazuba now opened up for about 4 seconds ahead, so he is now still 10 seconds back from Yaren. That's going to be a big gap to try and make up, though.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if Kazuba can get lucky. Maybe some of the traffic can hold up Yarin. Although I don't think they would want to do that, as that can lead to a penalty. But you never know.
Yeah. All right. So Kazuba still has the fastest lap overall of a 201.2 repeating. It's going to be.
Let's see.
I honestly don't think he'll be able to.
By Josh Parker.
Oh, sorry. Josh Parker, where is that? That is.
E8. Oh, Josh Parker finally let him through.
Aha. So yeah, Yarin now with 8 seconds ahead of clear air. He did lose a little bit of time to Kazuba behind, about 2 seconds, but Kazuba still has 2 drivers to fight through. Now, if Parker and Dwangbanglio pit soon, then he won't have to worry about that. But I know that Parker from last season really liked going long. So we'll have to see when he pits. And he's been doing...
Yeah, he loves doing that the season before as well. Remember Masano, he went long like the opposite way. He pitted on lap 1, and then he managed to ring out a P3 at the end on...
That's insane.
Basically an hour-old tire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the only time I've even attempted something like that was when when we had some D2 chaos at Imola last season, where we wrecked before turn 1.
I see.
Yeah. It wasn't my fault, I will say that, but... Anyway, looking at actual fights now, James is about 2/10 back from Rafcab. I don't think he's close enough to try anything, though. That Lexus speed holding its own, but he's going to try something here, maybe into the last chicane? No, he does not.
No.
Despite
honestly,
the
I saw
brakes.
some hesitation into 130R. I think he honestly should have tried sticking with it. Sticking to his normal line, and I think he may have been able to get side by side with that, but you know, he chose a safe option, which I don't blame him. It's 130R after all.
Yeah. Yeah, taking the safe option through there is never a bad thing. Yeah. Looking at other battles, there is a 3-way battle here for P27 between Draper, Sean Paul, and Van Winkle.
Yeah, Buckley tried to send it down the inside of the chicane.
Ooh.
On the Bentley of Greer, but couldn't quite get it.
Yeah. The Bentley is one of the few cars that can really compete with the Lexus in straight line speed. The other one is the Nissan, but it still can't really compete. The Lexus is still king. It's just a matter of, can you get a good enough exit to, you know, use it properly, because you don't have as much margin for error in terms of straight line speed versus the Bentley that you do versus, say, a Ferrari or a McLaren.
Absolutely. Look at the biggest movers of the race. The one with the most overtakes is Paulo Rice, starting from P41, and he's now in P16 and has pitted. And he's up 25 positions so far in the race. Actually, wait, no, there's a bigger mover, but he has yet to pit. That's Andrew Dwangbanglio with 29.
Yeah. He'll lose some of those spots, but I don't know how many. There is a yellow flag for trembling here in Spoon. I did not go back far enough to see what it was. I am sorry. Oh, and he had another issue. Oh, that just sucks. Sucks to see. But he is back moving again, so he should at least finish this race. Meanwhile, Chris Mack has a stop-go 30 in P11.
Oh no.
Oh.
Another silver champion.
Yeah. Trying to figure out who our silver winner is going to be.
Who's down the triangle just standing still? Aiden Springer looking rough, and then I did not see who the other yellow flag was. Oh, the other Yaron brother's back.
Hooray! Third time's the charm.
Hopefully.
And he's only down 4 laps. Honestly, I expected that to be more. Yeah, so James still trying to get past Rafcab here. They've been battling for so long. Essentially the entire race. They started P3 and P4, I think. Yeah, P3 and P4. And they've been close to each other the entire race. They both have pitted, so it's just a straight fight to the end.
Oh no!
That was a rear end there.
Hard rear end.
Oh, they've been doing so clean up until that point. So
yeah, as soon as the cameras got put on them.
I held it on them for too long. I'll go watch somebody else.
Yeah. Suzuka now approaching Josh Parker.
Yeah, Josh Parker also coming up on, I believe that's Sarver, but I could be wrong. And so that is a blue flag ahead of them.
Oh, Lucky got the move done on Greer, but wait! He's gonna
no!
absolutely slide through the hairpin!
And he
Wait, I'm
goes
going back for
spinning.
that. Oh my god, I just saw, before, when I pressed the replay, I saw he was about to hit somebody.
I think he got through it fine. I will replay the aftermath. Here, we'll watch it both. So yeah, he spins afterward, and then, oh my word, he does hit somebody. That is, I don't know who that is. I believe that was Robichaux. Yeah, Robichaux and Matt Mattisey. These stewards are going to have a very interesting time with that one. But Robichaux keeps his P19, or P18, sorry. Mattisey not able to fight it back. Demler losing a position there in that scuffle. And he might lose another one here to Farrow, but I don't think so.
New fastest lap alert. It is Music with a 201.072.
Very nice. Oh. Demler goes deep. Might lose the position here to Farrow. Farrow definitely has the exit speed, but he keeps the position. Meanwhile, out front, Kazuba has gotten past Parker. Now 8 or just over 9 seconds back from Yaron. Do you think he can cover 10 seconds in 10 laps?
No.
I also agree. The only way that I could see that happening is if Yaron spins or gets a DT, and he's had a lot of invalid laps, so it wouldn't shock me if he gets if he has track cuts. I just don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see. Chandler James and Raf Cab again. Look, you see the Aston Martin's gonna game through the corner, but the Lexus doesn't care.
Yeah, it's insane. You can get like, technically I think the Aston Martin can fight it in slipstream, or at least sometimes keep up with it depending on your wing setting. As he makes him dive to the inside, not gonna actually try anything though, just a little dummy move.
I think that dummy move may have cost him a little bit of time as Josh Parker heads into the pits.
Yeah, and he's not the last pitter. Duong Bungleo still needs to pit as well.
Yeah, but it's Dong Bungleo. He's gonna pit in maybe 5 minutes time.
That's true.
That's just what he does.
It is, in fact. But yeah. So, once Duong Bungleo pits, I will go over the biggest final movers. There's a lot of people who've moved a lot. Paulo Reese is up 14 spots. Or sorry, not 14, 27 spots. So, lots of movement there.
Rafcab had a little bit of a moment in one of the S's. Chandler James, this is the closest he's ever been. He's gonna have to keep it stable through the Dagners here, but it seems like the Lexus just gained some gap on him. Yeah, and so a potential prime overtaking opportunity is gone. But I have another one into Spoon if he can get a good exit here.
He will get a better
like
exit here, I think. Never mind.
I think he spun the wheels a bit too much.
Yeah, the fun thing about the hairpin there is trying to figure out what line you do, because you can either take the shortest line, which is, you know, hugging the curb on the inside there for the whole time, or you can try and, you know, V it and get a better exit. as James is going to get a slightly better exit here out of Spoon. I don't think it'll be enough to actually get an overtake done here into 130R, but he is slightly gaining.
Yeah, if he is just fearless through 130R, that might be a chance.
Oh, so close.
I think that's as fearless as he can get.
Yeah.
Reasonably get.
Yeah, so he's
and wide from Lexus.
Ooh. Oh, James a little wiggly there on the exit. I don't think he'll have enough to try anything here into the corner.
He won't.
But yeah,
just
130R.
hell of a battle for P4.
Yeah, it's a great battle here for P4. It will be the last podium position here by the end of this, since Duong Bunglio still has to pit. So battle for P3, essentially.
Yeah, a battle for who's going to get to go in the interview booth and who won't.
Exactly. Yeah.
Alex is going a bit wide. And I want to push the Dunlop curve. But Chandler can't quite take advantage of that.
Yeah, I think Chandler needs to back off here a little bit, because the main way that he's going to get an overtake done is by going through or getting a better exit through a corner. And the Lexus is going to be slower through all these corners and get rid of the advantage that the Aston Martin has on it. It's shocking to say that the Aston Martin is better in the corners than a car, but it's true.
Aston Martin standard will not be tolerated here.
Yeah, anyway, looking at other things for just a moment, Paulo Reese has gotten past Peter Jacobs? Yes, Peter Jacob for P13. Ferrer and Demler were fighting for P18. Ferro has gotten the best of that.
Stern's got the fastest lap now.
He does.
Flat.
Yeah, 201.057. And I don't really think there's going to be many people who could take that fastest lap. Maybe Duong Bunglio once he pits, but nothing yet.
Should have added 100 of a second to that time. That would have been pretty funny.
Yeah, no.
No, I've been infected by Cam's brain rot. Cam, please raise this season. I miss you.
Yeah. Duong Bunglio now into the pits just as Rafcab and James were getting to him. So unfortunately, James is not going to be able to use a slower car ahead to try and get past Rafcab.
Yeah, and now Stern's the fastest lap, man, is chasing down Demler. Down Spoon. McLaren having a little bit of an awkward exit, and that's not something you want to have against a Lexus. But we're approaching 130R.
He gets out of the slipstream a little bit early, maybe a bit of a squeeze.
Oh, this is gonna be dangerous. Oh my god, bro.
Oh, they both go off. Oh no, Demler.
But Demler gets the absolute worst. So look at his wing.
That's done for. That rear wing is clobbered. So yeah, that's
Yeah, I think he's gonna RTG. Yeah, that's an RTG for Demler.
Yeah, I didn't go back far enough again. Whatever. Anywho. Yeah, so Demler, unfortunately, not quite like done for the day, but that's his top 20 bid over, I think, unfortunately. Yeah, we found out that neither of them had a wife or kids.
Yep, that's why they both went for the move.
Yeah, Mech going wide, or deep, sorry, into the corner. So losing a couple positions now, down to P33? Yes. Or 35.
Chandler James has a great exit out of Spoon. He's on that Lexus's bumper.
Let's see if he can try something. He's effectively bump drafting him there side by side now. Almost. James get back into the...
Yeah, he's gonna follow him single file, backing off a little bit, losing a lot of gap as a result.
Yeah.
Let's see the Lexus. Just a little bit wider. Oh no. Bumpiness.
Yeah, unfortunately, Rafcab getting a better exit, so James will have to wait at least another lap in order to try something again. I don't know what to do if I was in his situation, because there's like nothing you can do. Like, you can't take away the straight line speed advantage at all.
Yeah, the only thing he can try and maybe do, as Rafcab's nervous through the S's, that's one thing. Rafcab has always been nervous through the S's. I think Chandler knows this, but then he's gonna have to try and engineer a move in the S's.
Yeah. If he's able to get past him through 130R at some point, he will have the lead. Or like, he will secure that position because he's going to gain so much time through the S's. It's just a matter of getting there. Meanwhile, Mech and Dickhouse fighting it here into Spoon. Dickhouse not making a move. Don Draper getting past Duong Bonglio. Duong Bonglio falling all the way down to P26 from his pit stop, but he will have a long way to go. Or he doesn't have long to go, so he will have much better tires. Also, fastest lap, Jason Yarin with a 2:730.
Nice.
And I think he'll have completed enough of the laps. He's completed 18 out of the 22 laps overall so far. And I think it's like an 80% limit for getting points. So he will get that fastest lap point.
That's what Chandler can do. He has more gap this time, and the Lexus is looking really bad through Spoon this time.
Yeah, he's as close as he's ever been. I would honestly, in his position, pull out of the slipstream early and try and get a better corner through 130R. He goes through it now. He's trying to do something. He's not going to be close enough. Again, has to wait another lap.
But the Lexus is going to go wide.
Ooh.
This is his opportunity. Contact.
Oh.
He had the lift, bro.
It's okay.
Peter Jacob versus Paulo Rice now.
He has 6 more laps. 6 more laps to go until we wrap this up. So we're still doing good. But yeah, Peter Jacob trying to fight against Paulo Reis. There is 6 cars in a row, I think. Yeah, 6 cars in a row that are all Porsches.
My goodness.
Oh my word. They both go wide. And Greer behind them is just licking his chops. He knows that as long as he gets close enough behind them through one of the corner exits, he will have them because there's no contest in straight line speed between those 2 cars. Meanwhile, James almost rear-ending Rafcab into the first Degner. Still trying to fight back. And if they fight for too long, Penkovic might get in on this action. He's currently about 2.5 seconds back. His last lap was a 1.5 seconds faster than either Rafcab or James. And not too far behind them, Tyler Thompson is also 2 seconds faster a lap than Rafcab and James. So there's definitely a world where this fight for the final podium spot becomes a 4-way battle.
Chandler's gonna have a lot of understeer in Spoon here. I wonder if his tires are starting to give up as well, just like Rafcab's tires. I mean, quite frankly, Rafcab's tires have been gone for a while now, it seems, with the way he's understeering, especially for the S's.
Yeah. We'll have to see. I think probably this lap, maybe the next, is James's best chance. Yeah, I think next lap will be James's best chance for an overtake for the rest of the race because he's not going to be getting any closer.
Oh, but the exit again. He gained time for the exit there, and that's because he didn't have to worry about lifting because he had a little bit of a gap.
He still wiggled, though, through that corner.
Yeah.
So, again, not able to do anything. He might have to try and force the issue into the Degners. Anyway.
Let's see. Honestly, I think if he can try and get on the left side, because, you know, since it's the S's, the inside and outside just changed. But if he can get on the left side of the track side by side with him, he might be able to get the move done through Dunlop curve, the final, that long, winding, kind of flat-out left-hander.
It's definitely a possibility.
Yeah, into the Degners. He did a little bit of a peek there to scare him, but Rafcab's been absolutely dialed in mentally. He's not, the pressure is not getting to him.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, and finally, is this a chance?
No, it's not. It's really weird. you know, taking a wide line through the exit there is honestly faster sometimes, depending on the car you have. It's RAFCAP having to slow way down here on the entry to Spoon, though. James. Oh, no. No chance for an overtake here.
Remember here, but he's not getting the move done. It's very rough. And Benkovic is now 1.1 seconds behind.
Yeah, you can see him there in the main picture. Yeah, James, I don't think will get any closer.
Oh, and the Lexus again, but he's super awkward this time, the Lexus.
And he's far enough back, he doesn't have to lift on the exit as long as he's able to get side by side. Ooh, almost into the grass there. He might be able to force the issue here through turn 1.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna have to go for a super lunge.
Yeah, we're gonna go here. Nope, not brave enough to try it, and I don't blame him, but Penkovic now within a second. Just behind, Farrow got past Matt Mattisey here for P13, or sorry, P15. We'll see if he's able to fight it back here into the chicane. I don't think he will be. No, he loses a bunch of time. All right, so Matt Mattisey now facing pressure from behind from Robichaud. Robichaud.
Oh, we just had a little bit of a lag.
There was a brief blink for RAFCAB. Also, I would just like to say amazing job from Yarn. 15-second lead, followed by 10 seconds back to P3. Now, the gap from P2 to P3 has been largely due to how much RAFCAB and James have been fighting. But these tires are also getting very close to the end of their lifespan. Peachy Stearns getting past Robichaud.
There's an opportunity for Chandler here as a blue flag is approaching them in front. Because I doubt that's Kazuba.
It is not Kazuba, no. Yeah, so Peachy Stearns getting past Robichaud after a moment through turn 1.
Oh, Chandler going a bit too wide, almost eating some gravel there. And again, oh, Benkovic 0.4 seconds behind Chandler James.
Yeah.
It would be peak chaos for Benkovic to end up being the one in P3 after all this.
Now, Penkovic is understeering through some of these corners. So I think the best way for him by is to just let James and RAFCAB play it a little bit more. But with the pressure from behind now, James might just be saying, let me take this P4. Now, we'll have to see. But, anyway, a little bit further back here, Greer, 0.3 seconds back from Peter Jacob. And there is a massive straight line speed disparity here, so I don't think he'll be able to try anything into 130R, but he might have it into the chicane. He tries a dive, and he gets through.
Josh.
Very nice job there.
He is in here. Josh Parker currently running in P20.
Yeah, that was an amazing overtake by Greer there in the main screen. Yeah, and he now has a whole load of Porsche ahead and behind him.
Yep, yellow flag, Borel, Draper are not looking good. We're gonna go back.
And I'll let you replay that in the main screen, or in the pip there. Draper and Borel have both going sideways.
Ooh,
Oh!
The Ferrari behind, oh my goodness.
Oh!
Doing a 360.
There has to be something wrong. I don't know if he started braking late, Don Draper, or what. But honestly, was that Van Winkle who was spinning?
I think so, yes.
Yeah, so amazing series there by Van Winkle to keep it going straight. That was insane. Yeah, so looking back up here at the front for our P3 battle. Penkovic, 3/10 back. There's a yellow flag for Yaroslav Koval. He is off track.
I focus on that lead battle.
All right.
All right, what happened to Koval here? We're approaching the hairpin, slamming on the brakes, and gets rear-ended and spun around by the car behind.
All right. So Penkovic is now closer to James than James is to Rafcab. The main thing that Penkovic is going to have to deal with is trying to get that straight line speed advantage down somewhere. He does go a little bit wide there through turn 1, and now we go through Rafcab's worst part of the track.
Yeah, the Lexus is struggling, and you see how the ass is just gaining and gaining and gaining. Keeping it very, very, very nice. The Lexus going a bit wide for the S. Now full Dunlop. Can he get the exit? His car looks nervous as he just
what's
disappeared.
happening?
What the? Ref? Okay, we're back.
Okay, I need to go through this order again. Where is, okay, Penkovic is still here. Okay, everyone's back, I think.
Yeah.
Arabi.
Oh, and Chandler James on the inside, there's contact!
No!
Oh my
Penkovic.
goodness, and he's gonna lose a position as a result, and now Penkovic.
Okay, I don't know what happened there to the server, but we are back, sort of. Arabi is having a whole host of issues, unfortunately. He's going to RTG from, like, P10. Oh.
Yeah, I'm guessing maybe he got phased into
Yeah, there was a
by
whole
one
bunch
of
of
the
chaos there.
glitchy cars. But Penkovic now looking to take that P3 position from Rafcab. I'm gonna be very interested to see this, because I was talking about how the Lexus, he might be able to set up move up. Chandler might be able to set up move up through the S's, specifically Dunlop curve.
Ooh,
the push is better at
more
this.
contact. Oh, I was very afraid there was about to be secondary contact this time. Thomas Greer goes wide into the hairpin. I think he's almost spun it, or he might have, loses 4 positions.
I think that contact between Penkovic and James has secured that podium position for Rafcab. An absolutely magnificent defensive display.
Yeah.
I think ever since they came out of the pits, Rafcab has been defending that position.
Meanwhile, a little bit here behind, Farrow getting past Jacob. They're now going side by side down. Oh no! Matt Matissey gets turned. He got turned by Jacob. They were going down the straight, and then all of a sudden they weren't. Ugh. Matissey's gonna have a lot of side damage now. I hope he's able to keep it. I don't think he'll be able to keep P15 now.
Rapidly on the exit of Dunlop.
Okay, we're gonna go back to this battle up front here, but there are more stuff up front. Sorry, Robichaud got past Stefan Buckley. Heron got past Van Winkle, who also got passed by Cliff Hemian. I'm trying to cover all the craziness as it's happening. Peachy Stearns got past Jacob.
I think the race is over after this lap too. There's 26 seconds left, and Yaron is now approaching the 130R.
Yeah, so we are on the last lap, probably. So Penkovic has one more lap to hold on to P4. He's gaining through the middle of Spoon, but he won't gain on the exit of Spoon to Rafcab. So I think Rafcab has it done. Robichaud losing 2 positions to Buckley and Parker down to P18. James falling all the way back now for some reason. I didn't see why. But Penkovic now 2 tenths back here coming into the final chicane. Is he going to try a dive here? Oh,
and the Lexus also going off track.
I don't know how that'll work, because I assume Rafcab just dived to the inside to try and get away from Penkovic going deep, but Yaron P1, Kazuba P2, Rafcab P3, Penkovic P4, James P5, a very battered and bruised P5, I will say, Tyler Thompson P6, Steven Music P7, and Craig Marr is going to come across the line in P8 for our silver
winner.
Yeah. Also, I hate to say it, but there is another drive-through penalty for Kovac.
Oh, man.
So, unfortunately, he's going to lose about 30 seconds, I think. But yeah, so Marr P8. Koval's going to come across P9. Paulo Reese with a train behind him. I think he will hold on to P10.
Buckley and Parker. Oh no, on the final lap.
Oh no.
And we have a bunch of people cutting the chicane now.
So there's gonna be so much chaos here from the stewards.
Yeah, let's go 30 seconds back. What happened here? Yeah, we're gonna see it. 130R, Josh Parker versus Buckley, both going wide, using that final speed token. Parker with a one hell of a send, and Buckley is gonna be facing the wrong way. Josh Parker, of course, good sportsmanship as everybody just peels away.
Yeah. Lots of chaos there at the end. But yeah, so Yarin P1, who's completing a victory lap from the looks of it.
Yeah, Kazuba P2 left, but the Rafcap P3 and our silver winner also left was Craig Amor.
Yeah, anywho, very nice job there. I'm gonna take a quick screenshot of this so that I can remember who to pull in for the interviews. But yeah, that was a crazy end to the race.
Yeah, it was definitely one of the races of all time. That's for sure. Wow, a lot of battles, a lot of chaos, obviously, but we kind of expected that. But man, yeah, that's all I gotta say, man.
Yeah, there's not much more you can say for that, to be honest. Yeah, so if you'll give us just a moment, we will go ahead and get our drivers in for interviews. I just need to try and copy over who it is.
Yeah, we'll start with the I see he's already in here, so might as well drag him. Silver winner Craig Moore.
All right.
Move to commentate. Yes. And here we have Craig Moore. I don't care about your driver's briefing, post-race briefing. You are the silver winner, so we're gonna hear about how your race went.
Yeah, welcome to the booth. We should have asked if he's here. Craig,
Yeah.
Can you hear us? Apparently not. All right. We're gonna wait a minute then and hope that he comes back. Maybe ping him.
Yeah, I mean, we could also just set him back and interview him after, but we're gonna. Where's a D4 chat? Sorry, D4.
I was gonna say we're not doing D4. Anyway, let's see. So we can pull in Rafcab. I see him do our P3. Yeah, so I'm going to pull, if we want to send Craig back down for the moment.
Yeah, we'll send Craig back down for a moment, and we'll get Rafcab up here.
I didn't know you could move.
In my opinion, the driver of the day.
Yeah, definitely. All right. So I will push Craig back down.
Now we'll move Raf back up.
Rafcab.
Yes, Rafcab.
Can you hear us?
Welcome to the booth.
Oh, hello, everybody.
Hello. Welcome.
Hello. A very, very, very hard fought P3. Defending for your life. Yeah, man, how are you feeling?
I told James that racing him is like being on Ozempic. I lost 10 pounds.
There you go. Is that a weight loss recommendation?
No, because your heart that can't take it. That's the problem. No, it was a good race. It was, Suzuka's tough. It's hard to pass, especially the Lexus with the straightaways that they have. So it was a good race, though.
Yeah. So you were fighting for essentially the entire race. From what I remember, you started side by side, and
absolutely
you ended almost side by side. There was a little bit of contact there between, a lot of contact at various places between the race. Between you two,
a couple little banging, but nothing bad. But he had pace on me for sure, but I got out of the pits ahead of him. I'm not sure how. I followed him in, but I got out ahead of him by a couple of seconds. So I don't know if he was fixing damage or he had a bad pit, but I was able to get ahead of him after the first stint, and then I was able to hold on to it.
All right.
But there was no catching for me anyway, those two up front. In fact, in the beginning of the race, I almost lost it a couple of times trying to keep up with them. And I did like a four-wheel drift on R130, like on the second lap. I thought I was going to lose the whole race there, but it was a good race. Good race.
I'm very glad to hear that you did not lose it in the second lap of the race, because you gave us some amazing television to watch. Well, not television, but You know what I mean.
I appreciate that. Yeah, well, whatever it takes. It's for the fans.
Yeah. All right. Sig, do you have any more questions for AFCAB here?
Not really. I think we covered absolutely everything. Outside of is there anybody you would like to shout out? I know a lot of OBDA people in the chat are very happy to see your P3.
Yeah, I think that I'll probably get a little bit of love from the OBDA team and shout right back at them. But no, you know what? It's really the whole league. It's really for me a great distraction for my my otherwise busy life. So I really enjoy it, and it's a good group of people to race with. So I look forward to doing it for a long time.
All right. Well, again, congratulations on your P3 finish. We will go ahead and send you back down to your race review, but good luck in the rest of the season, and we hope to see you up here again later.
Thank you, gentlemen.
All right.
Yeah, that was our P3 finisher. AFCAB. No response from Craig Moore, so I think we'll drag up our P2 finisher.
Kazuma.
Yes.
I'll go ahead and move him up here.
That's the name.
If I can remember which one we are. Mark Kazuba, can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm here.
Welcome to the booth. Congratulations on your P2 finish overall. Also, I would love to say, I love the Miata in your profile picture.
Thank you.
I'm very jealous. But anywho, that's not what we're here to talk about. Congratulations, P2. It wasn't a close, I don't know if I'd call it a close battle, but you were within 2 seconds of Yaren for most of the race, and then something happened in your pit stop. Did you miss your pit box, or what happened there?
Yeah, I missed the pit box and then went to reverse in and ended up in reverse when the car dropped.
Oh, yeah, that would do it.
Yep. So that probably dropped me 2 or 3 seconds, but I think Aaron still had me.
All right. Yeah. So other than your pit fiasco, was it a fairly normal race for you?
Yeah, everything went pretty clean. Tires were pretty much dead at the end of the race, but kept it on the track.
That's all you can ask for sometimes.
Yep.
But yeah. Sig, do you have any questions for Mark here?
Do you think you can win the championship? It's very early to ask a question like that, but hey, here we are.
We'll see. I think it's still too early to tell. I did pretty well on this track in practice. Practiced a lot for the big grid, and so I don't know most of the other tracks this year, but we'll see how it goes.
All right. Well, there's a lot of fun tracks on this calendar, so hopefully you'll have fun learning them.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Last question that I have, since Sig asked it last time, do you have anyone that you'd like to give a shout out to, whether they were watching in the comment section or otherwise?
Yeah, my girlfriend Malia should be watching. Hi, Malia. And I think my parents were as well. Hi, Mom and Dad.
All right, yeah. Yeah, Malia is definitely in the chat. She's been there for basically from start to finish, so I'm not sure who else is in there, but I would hope so. Yeah. Anyway, Sig, any final questions for Mark before we send it back down?
No, I think that's it.
All right. Well, Mark, again, congratulations on your P2 finish. I very much look forward to seeing you again up in the booth, hopefully, assuming you don't get promoted. But I will send you back down, and good luck in your practice for next week.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right. Next,
our race winner.
Yeah, Jeremy Yaren. I will pull him up here. Jeremy Yaren, welcome to the booth.
That's me. Hello. Thank you.
Congratulations on your P1 finish. You got pole position. You led not quite every lap, so not quite a grand slam, but it seems after the first lap you were essentially in control the whole time. So go ahead and talk us through your race and how it went.
Well, I qualified in front of Mark by 8 1,000ths of a second, which is not a giant margin. But I was happy that it got there. I was able to pull something together past the chicane. And essentially, I knew if I could get a good enough launch at the start and cover off turn 1 and 2 as best as possible. I typically have a bit more speed through the S's, so I figured if I can get through there and make that happen, then I can at least, if he's faster than I am through the rest of the track, I can at least defend because Suzuka's a bear to pass on.
That it is.
But luckily, it never had to come to that. I just kept ticking a 10th by 10th by 10th, just really focusing not on being the fastest, but just driving the same lap over and over again, and being as consistent as possible. And yeah, after I saw he went into the pits, I knew he was going for an undercut, so I went in directly after, and it worked out in my favor. It looked like he probably got stuck in a bunch of traffic, so I was able to build a much bigger, more comfortable gap, and yeah, so it went really well. I'll be mid-pack next week and through the rest of the season, so today's a really big win. So
Yeah, win week 1 is always great, even if you don't get back, but it at least shows you have the pace, though. So great job on that.
Thank you.
I am curious. I don't know if you've talked to Jason Yarn yet, or your brother.
Yeah.
Was that connection, or was that technical issues with his wheel, or what happened there? Do you know?
No, that was a triple game crash. His game crashed 3 separate times.
Oh,
wow, that sucks.
Super unfortunate because he was doing really well.
Yeah, he was.
For that first stint. So
yeah. The good news is I think he did enough laps to get points, and I believe he finished with the fastest lap, so he'll get a little bit more there.
he did.
But
Yeah, he did. He told me he got the fastest one, then I said, do another one because my tires don't have it anymore. We got to keep the team points.
there you go. But yeah. So hopefully he can use this as a drop race instead of, one of his normal races. But
For sure.
We'll have to see where this goes. Sig, do you have any questions for our race winner?
No, not really.
All right, then I will give you one more question. Do you have anyone that you would like to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I'd like to shout out to SRA, OBDA, and especially my wife for allowing me to do this silly stuff every week. So, thanks.
Fair enough. Yeah, all right. Well, I will send you back down to your race review, but amazing job on your race win, and we will hope to see you up again here in the next couple weeks, even if you don't think you will be. So,
Would be nice. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
yep. Thank you. Have a good night.
You too.
All right. Now, we're going to see if we can get Craig Marr up in here for the silver win. I'm going to move him back up here. Craig, can you hear us this time?
Hey, I can hear you guys this time.
Hey.
Sorry, I didn't have my mic switched over to my headset. So.
Oh no, you're fine. But yeah, we got you here in the end. So congratulations on your silver win, P8 overall. You were leading a train of 5 or 6 Porsches for a good chunk of the race, it looks like. But go ahead and talk us through how your race went.
Yeah, I was just trying to stay out of trouble, guys, and finish. I'm in shock actually that I took first, but I think was it a Arabi? I think he crashed out. I think I just felt so bad for him, right? And the server glitched out and he crashed and.
Yeah, we weren't sure what happened. Just all of a sudden, everyone was going everywhere and disconnecting, and then everyone came back fine except for him. So unfortunately, I do think it was part of that. But yeah.
Yeah, I was just holding onto my wheel, going, "Okay, come on, don't glitch out bad, don't glitch out bad." Anyway, yeah, so it felt bad for him, but yeah, happy to take first silver.
Yeah.
Been a while since I've been in the booth.
Well, we're glad to have you up here then. But yeah, so other than the crazy shenanigans toward the end of the race, was it mostly smooth sailing, or were you in traffic for that whole race?
I was in a lot of traffic. Actually, I spun 2 guys, which is, again, pretty crazy. You can spin and still finish one. I think I had some horseshoes today. Yeah, I forget what lap it was, but down into T1, had a spin there. Just, I guess you can't brake and steer at the same time, so.
Yeah, it's definitely very iffy.
That never ends well.
Yeah, I've not driven the Porsche much, but the bit that I have has kind of steered me clear of it for a little bit.
Yeah, it's a challenging car to learn, but it's just a blast. It's a blast to drive. So I've been driving it now. I guess I drove it last season, driving it this season. So.
Well, glad you've been having fun with it then. Sig, do you have any questions for us, our silver winner?
No, not really. Congrats on the silver win. I do have one question though. Is there anybody you would like to shout out?
Oh, no, just you guys. Thanks to all the volunteers at SRA that make this a great place to race. It's awesome that what you guys do. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you for that. We do have a lot of fun here streaming, but we aren't the biggest guys. The admins and the guys who make sure that the servers are running, I'll say mostly smoothly after this race. But
yeah,
it's an amazing job that they do to put on this so that we can actually race and have fun here.
Absolutely, no, it's a super cool place to race and hang out. So
yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and send you back down to your race review. But congratulations on your silver win, and we hope to see you up here again in the booth soon.
Great, thanks, guys.
Thank you. All right, so that's all 4 of our interviews done. I don't believe there's anything else or anyone else that we need to interview. But yeah, so that was round 1, Division 3 at Suzuka. It was a lot of fun, a lot of chaos, and next week there's probably going to be even more chaos because we are at Night Spa. It's going to be challenging. I know that we just did the endurance race at Spa, and that was wet. Sig, I know you drove at least part of it. Would you prefer a wet Spa or a night Spa?
Honestly, I think I would prefer a night Spa. I have been pretty good in the night races ever since I joined, right? With the exception of the drive-thru in Barcelona, but that doesn't count.
All right. Well, again, join us next week for Spa to continue on the D3 Championship. If you want to watch more racing right now, you can go watch the D1 race that I believe just finished up not too long ago. So you can go ahead and go watch that replay. Or if you want to watch more racing tomorrow night, Sig and I will be racing in D2 on Twitch or YouTube, or you can watch D4 also on YouTube. And then just make sure you come back next week to watch us continue to see, who crashes the least, I guess, is how this is going to turn out. But yeah.
Yeah, that seems to be the mentality.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
So, but anyway, my name is Trey Morgan. I've been joined by Sig SVG. It's been a very fun night, but we're going to go and hop off. So enjoy the rest of your night, and we will talk to you all later.
Yeah, peace out.
Just a new driver. I asked Coach Jeffries, what will I be? Will I be speedy? Will I crash out? Here's what